welcome to today's stream! How's it going? I hope you've all had a great day today! Yoko greet! Yoko senior, welcome! Came to say hello, I have classes in a few minutes! Yeah, good luck with the classes! I'll do my best with the drawing. Yep, it is the drawing of August 2024! Welcome to a day, one of the days ever! Today I'm gonna be drawing because that's what I do. Yeah, I've got like a couple drawings that I want to finish. One of them's almost done. You've already seen it. I worked on it weeks ago and it's about time to finish it. So I'll do that first and then I guess I can work on the other one. Yeah, let's do that. Yoko Tetera, welcome! How's it going? Hoyo! It's not Yo-hooo anymore, now it's just Hoyo. Where's the me though? Where is the me? Okay, let's go! Drawing screen. The chat's still goth and keeps saying that it's not a phase, mom. This is just my lifestyle, it's just how I am. So I guess we're gonna accept that. From now on, chat is goth. Okay, cat, let me draw, please. Okay, so this is a drawing I started like weeks ago. I wanted to try going back to my old drawing style because I used to draw the hair very differently and I kinda was able to bring back a little bit of that. I still need to put some more strokes into the hair and a lot of stuff, so we're gonna continue that first. We're gonna go with this and then we'll do more things. We'll do other things, other drawings. The drawing will continue in some way or another. It is inevitable. It is not a promise. It is an obligation. It will happen. We cannot avoid it. Yo, Stick, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be drawing today. It is definitely something I do. I'm gonna start by adding a lot of more lines to these, because one thing I did in this old way of drawing, this old way of painting, more like, I used to spend hours and hours just adding lines to the hair to give it hair texture. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see how long that takes. Hopefully not the entire stream because there's other things I want to draw. So we're gonna try and see how long it takes. Yoko Rexy! Yoko Robbie, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. It is indeed happening. It is imminently happening. It is happening right now as we speak. Here it is, the drawing of all times. It's not a chibi or a pixel art, mind the right stream. Every once in a while there is a stream that is not a chibi or pixel art, so perhaps you are, perhaps not. Are you sure you're in the right place? I'll have to direct you to some days from now to the Pain Monday stream. Then it's gonna feel like normal. That's true though, I always end up drawing either chibis or pixel art. It's time to start adding some different things. Having a drawing stream like this every once in a while is also nice. You gotta show that I know how to draw other things that are not chibis or pixel art. But I like drawing chibis and pixel art, so it doesn't hurt to have a bit of everything at the same time. Yeah, we'll just draw what comes to mind. Yoko Master Arts, welcome! Yoko Lunam, welcome! How are you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. I am doing the drawing. The drawing is being done right now in this stream. in this place of Earth at this time of the year. And you can see it, unlike the Aurora Borealis. Pause the stream real quick, I'll be right back. Welcome back, Ruby! I'm sorry, you missed everything. You missed all the drawing. The stream is ending now. Goodbye! Nah, it has just only started. Yeah, illustration's hard, bro. Just got a chibi. So true. Illustration's hard. They take so much time. Even though it's so worth it, sometimes they just take so much time. So my goal for that is to improve the speed so they don't take that much time. That would be nice. Let's see. Because this kind of painting for the hair used to take me hours and hours. So we'll see if the same happens today with this or not. Maybe I'll spend the entire stream drawing, just painting hair all the time. I wonder if today— oh my god, Stig! You got it! You got it this time! Congrats! Yeah, thank you so much for the membership gift! And welcome to all the Gardeniers! Yeah, congrats on the memberships! And again, thank you so much, Stig. I'm glad you finally got it! I'm really glad you finally got it! Yo-hooo, David, or David, I don't know how to— well, how should I pronounce it? Because there's Davids in Spanish and there's Davids in English. Right now, I'm not sure which one it is. Welcome to the stream! You're already genius, thank you! I'll do my best with this. Let's go! I think most of the part of the hair here is already pretty good. Yo, Juan, welcome! Bienvenido! ¿Qué tal estás? Hoy toca la dibujación. Es inevitable, está ya ocurriendo. Las profecías dijeron que hoy, en este rincón de YouTube, en el canal Yomi Gardenia Channel, se iba a dibujar y está ocurriendo. Let's go. Yeah, yo bien también. Tengo una botella de limonada. Que en realidad es naranjada porque lleva más naranja que limón, pero... Yeah, I speak Spanish. Yep, I am Spanish in fact, yeah. Usually I speak more English than Spanish in streams, but sometimes when there's people who only speak Spanish, I also speak Spanish. I don't mind changing from one language to the other. But yeah. I am indeed Spanish. I live in Spain with and without the S. Let's see. Your Spanish sound like Italian. Maybe it's because, well, I'm Spanish from Spain, so it's a different accent than the Spanish from a lot of other places. And also, my Spanish specifically is with a Catalan accent, because I'm from Catalonia, so that's yet another layer. So maybe, I guess it sounds a bit unusual to a lot of people. Cat Spanish, exactly, it's cat Spanish. Simplemente este stream es cine. Absolute cinema. Yeah, Catalan representation indeed. ¿Puedes hablar el catalán? Sí, sí que puc parlar català, sí. Sí puedo hablar catalán, yes. I don't usually... yes. Ahí he mezclado como 3 idiomas. I just mixed like 3 languages there. Sometimes that happens, like my cables cross and I say like an English word in a Spanish sentence. And it's just unconscious, it just happens. It's the multilingual curse. Are you saying her Spanish is the equivalent of who we speak? Maybe? It's a funny thing that a lot of things of Catalonia kind of like point to cats. Like, it's all a very big pun. Whoever decided on the name Catalonia was probably thinking of cats and a way to make like a collective pun that could be really funny. Because, for example, in Catalan we use the instead of the ñ that we have in Spanish, instead of these, we have these. We have the ñ. The same thing that you use when you say ña. And also, you know the website nyan.cat? Because you know nyancat? The domain .cat is the Catalan domain. So nyancat is using a Catalan website. Mi inglés está por la basura. Nah, no te preocupes. Los idiomas es cosa de practicarlos. Y con irlos usando se van aprendiendo y te vas acostumbrando a usarlos. The more you speak a language, the more you're gonna get used to it. It is hard to learn languages, but the best way to practice them is to just use them in some way or another. ¿Qué opinan los gallegos? El idioma suena también como bastante parecido, pero también es otro idioma completamente diferente. Pero nunca he estado en Galicia. Quiero ir algún día, porque parece un sitio muy cool. Pero aún no he podido tener oportunidad de ir a Galicia. A ver... Spanish. It is Spanish, ña. I can't believe Catalan is just too Spanish. This has just changed everything. ¿Serán como los chistes? Wait, ¿qué chistes? Tengo que empezar a pintar en algún otro sitio o pintar como esto de alguna manera que no me tarde 50 horas. I need to start like painting this in some other way that doesn't take me like 50 hours. Let's see. La caballa de mar. Ah, alguna vez he comido caballa, pero creo que no mucho. Hace mucho que no como demasiado pescado, la verdad. It's been a long time since I last ate much fish. The last fish I ate was the fish sticks that I mixed with natillas. That's like the last thing I ate that was fish. I guess I also ate shrimp not super long ago. That's like the last sea things or seafood that I was able to eat. Yo, Dr. Moon, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. And thank you, I'm glad you like her. I really like this character a lot. I hope I can finish this drawing. Tus gallegos están preparando una comida casera. Manolo, que los fideos se están pegando. Pues déjalos que se maten, hombre. Ese no lo había ese nunca lo había oído. I had never heard that one before. Sadly, it's really hard to translate it into English to explain the joke. Y me alegra que te guste mi acento. A veces, sobre todo al principio, cuando hablaba inglés, estaba como, oh no, se me va a notar mucho el acento y va a ser horrible, nadie me va a entender. Pero ahora me he acostumbrado y supongo que, no sé, hay gente que les parece un acento curioso. Yeah, sadly it doesn't work in English. But I was saying that at the beginning I was like really self-conscious about my accent, because when I started streaming I hadn't spoken that much English before. I had always like read it or just written it or listened it even sometimes, but speaking it was scary. I did not dare speak it at all because I thought it would like come out super incoherent, no one would understand me. So when I started streaming, I was really worried about that. Like, oh no, no one's gonna understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna sound like super weird. But I don't know, a lot of people said that they like my accent, and it seems like most of the time I am understandable when speaking. So I guess that's good enough. I guess that's just fine. Of course I still have a lot to improve. You can never really stop improving. But at least I feel a lot more confident about it than before. Now it just comes a lot more natural. I've gotten used to it, so streaming was a good decision for that. It has allowed me to practice a lot of English, even though I still get stuck a lot sometimes in conversation. But that's because conversation is hard. It's not really English's fault. It's just because conversations are hard. That's just how it is. Heard people say that the Spanish accent in English is hard. Is it? Is it really? It sounds so normal to me. It's like, yeah, this is just Spanish accent. I can notice the Spanish accent. It just feels really normal to me. ¿Hay algún país que le gustaría visitar? La verdad no soy mucho de viajar. Soy muy de estar en casa. A mí que no me alejen de casita porque ahí estoy cómoda. Es mi sitio, mi cuevecilla. Pero hay algún sitio que sí que me gustaría ver. A ver, como soy muy weeb, alguna vez me gustaría poder ir a Japón. Como todo sueño de weeb. Pero algún día será. Algún día cuando me atreva y se pueda económicamente y no tenga que estar pendiente de mis gatos, porque esa es otra razón por la que no puedo dibujar. Ay, dibujar. Bueno, tampoco me dejan dibujar, así que supongo que sirve. Pero no, viajar. Your English is awesome. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I'll do my best to keep improving it. Even after all these years, I still have a lot to improve. I'm still learning how to pronounce some words some days. From time to time. There are still words that I'm like, wait, how do I pronounce that? I have no idea. Yogo Shadow! Yogo Shanivani, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! You're in Spain! Let's go! I hope you enjoy it here! Also stay hydrated. Remember to stay hydrated. Right now it's really hot in Spain. Yup. Sin embargo, me da curiosidad saber cómo desarrolló esa risa tan peculiar. No sé, me sale natural. Es mi risa. Quizá viene de mis ancestros gaviotas. Quizá eso tiene que ver, sí. I have no idea how my laugh came to be like this. It just comes naturally like that. That's just how I end up laughing naturally. But maybe it has to do with my seagull ancestors. Maybe that's why. I've been told that I sound like a seagull, so it might be that. It's, I guess, a family thing. El Spanglish, oh Dios mío. A mí el Spanglish me sale natural, porque a veces de golpe pongo una palabra en inglés ahí en medio. The Spanglish, sometimes it happens on accident. Sometimes I just put an English word in the middle of a Spanish sentence or vice versa. It just happens sometimes. Went to Spain, went to Merida. It was hot. Oh, I went to Merida one time too. How was it? Did you enjoy it? What did you see in Merida? I don't remember much what I saw there. I remember I went to a pool. I remember. That's the thing I remember the most. A pool. There was a pool that was like close to the hotel I was staying at. Yeah. No me crees, pero tu risa no es la más rara entre los VTubers. Te creo. En realidad te creo, porque he escuchado risas muy únicas entre VTubers. Pero así es como es la gente. Cada persona tiene una risa diferente y eso es muy gracioso. Es parte de la personalidad. Luego de entrenar su risa por generaciones, Yomi perfeccionó la técnica de sus ancestros. Exacto. Consiguió luego de décadas de entrenamiento en las montañas. Exacto. Así fue, así fue. Entrenando en las montañas salió mi risa naturalmente. Training in the mountains, that's how my laugh came to be. It just came out like this naturally. No, ancestros, no ancestros. Ancestros. Let's go. This part still looks a little bit sketchy. So let's try to polish it a little bit. Ancestros. Ahora es ancestros. Pues nada, ancestros será. Let's see. I think I'll have to do a lot more portraits like these. But at least it's fun. There's one other thing I want to do with these portraits. I want to do like, what's it called? Frames. I want to make different frames for them. I'm gonna have to design something like frames. We'll see how that turns out when I finish them. The important thing is to draw the illustrations first, and then I guess the frames will come eventually. But first I gotta finish the illustrations. Yo, Neta, ¿qué tal? Bienvenida. Parece increíble cómo mezclo los idiomas para que todos podamos entender. Se intenta. Es lo que tiene hablar varios idiomas y querer como que todo el mundo pueda entenderlo. Es la única manera. Ir cambiando entre un idioma y otro. You gotta change between one language and the other if I want everyone to be able to understand. Yo-hooo Crumpets, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Let's go. Let's polish increase this a little bit. I'm gonna add some shadow in this part. And I will fix the arm also, because the arm does look very thin right now. But I'll fix it. El brazo también lo arreglaré, porque ahora mismo aún está muy por pulir. Aún está un poco chiquito. It's still looking really thin, but I will fix it. But first the hair. We're gonna finish the hair first. Acaba de crear un nuevo idioma. Un idioma nuevo mezclando dialectos catalanes con español natural e inglés adquirido. Va a salir una mezcla muy extraña. De ahí sale el yomiñol. Me invento muchas palabras a veces. A lot of times I invent a lot of words out of nowhere. If I can find a word to say something, I will probably say something completely invented on accident. Exacto. El idioma yomiñol. Y hola Nirvanda, ¿qué tal? Creo que fue Stig. Fue Stig antes. Yep. ¡Felicidades! Y bienvenido. Welcome. Yomiñol o yomiñol. Se puede escribir de las dos maneras. Yep. You can write it in either way. Let's go. I think one thing I need to do a lot more is painting on top of the lines. Because that's something I used to do a lot. It ends up making the lines look a lot thinner. And it still makes the border of the drawing look a bit darker. So it's like it adds a bit of weird volume that I like. I like it. I do like how it looks. Let's see. A ver, esto aquí. ¿Sabe qué es el chicano? No, no lo sé. No tengo ni idea. Que aprovechen los nuggets. Les vas a poner chocolate, ¿verdad? Es innecesario. You're gonna put chocolate in the nuggets, aren't you? It is necessary. Okay. I'm gonna blur this a little bit more. I need to keep optimizing this way of painting. I think I can do it a lot more faster. I can still improve the speed a lot. Cuando una persona de México se va a Estados Unidos y llega hablando español mezclando con inglés trunco. Tampoco sé lo que significa trunco, pero me imagino, ya me imagino qué es lo que significa. Es normal cuando pasas un tiempo en un sitio tomar como costumbres y maneras de hablar de ese sitio. Eso ocurre. El entorno influye muchas veces en la manera de hablar. Mucha gran parte. The environment influences the way of speaking a lot. Like spending some time in a place, it's probably gonna be really easy to like start speaking in a similar way that the people from that place do and getting some quirks from them. It's just natural. Unas cosas de papa que parecen nuggets, ni idea que cómo se llaman. Oh, quizá... Ah, ¿cómo se llaman? ¿Hash browns? Puede que sean hash browns. Están muy ricos. Alguna vez he comido hash browns. I have eaten hash browns sometime before. They are really good. It might also be croquetas de patata. Potato croquetas? Croquettes? Croquettes? Is it croquettes? I don't know. That happened to me. I started spending time in Yomi's stream and now I talk about cool ladies all the time. I like to see that, taking the good influences. That's how it should be, Stick. I'm very proud of you. Una croqueta de papa. Yeah, es como... ¿Cómo definirlo? ¿Sabes las croquetas normales que salen como con pasta de carne? Es como pasta de carne rebozada. Quizás algo más como de España ahora mismo, no lo sé. Oh no, es algo más de Italia, las de patata, parece. Oh. Se ven... A ver si encuentro alguna foto. I guess que esto... Like this. These are potato croquetas. Yo-hooo Blooms, welcome! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, this is... Apparently it is an Italian recipe, but it's like... It's like mashed potatoes, sometimes mixed with other things like meat, for example, and breaded. They're really good, I like them. I think sometimes they also have cheese, but since I don't like cheese, I never make them with cheese. Potato croquetas. Croquetas de patata. O de papa. Yeah, puede que sea otra cosa, puede que sea otra cosa. Un gallego está frente al cajero del banco con un gato bajo el brazo. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Dónde está la punchline? Necesito saber qué va a pasar. No sabía de que había tantos chistes de gallegos. Tendré que preguntar a los gallegos que conozco porque primera vez que escucho de ellos. Dice amenazante, o me entregáis todo el dinero o aprieto el gatillo. ¡No! Terrible. Muy terrible. No puede ser. Ay. Let's go. We're getting there. I think it's not gonna take that much longer. There's still quite a bit of things to polish, but... No tienes idea, entre el repertorio de chistes de mi papá hay infinidad de chistes de gallegos. No sabía nada que había tantos chistes de gallegos. No puede ser. ¿Es verdad que casi todos los gallegos se llaman Manolo? Creo que no. Manolo en realidad es un nombre súper normal en toda España, pero supongo que quizá en Galicia puede que haya muchos. No lo sé. Sé que hay Manolos por toda España. Es como uno de los nombres mega normales que hay aquí. Manolo is like one of the most normal names here in Spain. It's like being named like John. It's one of the most normal things. One of the most normal names here in Spain. José Luis también es muy normal, yep. También es un nombre muy normal. A ver... Voy a arreglar la mano ahora cuando acabe este mechón. I'm gonna fix the hand a little bit when I finish this bit of hair. ¿Qué tal está el calor por allá? Muy horrible. Estos días ha llovido un poquito, así que se está un poco mejor, pero por lo general está horrible. Terrible. Insoportable incluso. These days it has rained a little bit, so the weather has been a little bit more bearable, well, the temperature. But it's still really bad. It's still horrible. It is unbearable. I don't like summer. I can't wait for fall. Tengo ganas de que llegue el otoño ya. The notification saying I got gift membership. How does membership gift work? Oh yeah, Stig, I think it was one of the memberships that Stig did. So I think you can get the membership gifts randomly. Sometimes when someone gives membership gifts, it assigns you one. It's like you win it super randomly. Basically, what it's gonna give you access to the emotes and also to the membership streams. Right now, those are the only things I have for the memberships. And yeah, that's how it works. Now you are a member of the channel. I think it's gonna last about a month. And when it runs out, you can either renew it or just let it run out until you get another gift. There's no obligation. There's no obligation to stay a member, so don't worry about it if it runs out. You just enjoy it while it lasts, and maybe you're gonna get another one from another membership gift someday. But yeah, basically it's just that. It gives you the special emotes of the channel and access to the membership streams and membership community posts. There aren't that many right now, but I'm gonna be writing them from time to time to plan the membership streams and stuff. So yeah, that's how it works. Yay! Amo este canal, yay! Gracias, Juan. Me alegro. Yes, Stig has been trying the membership gacha, trying to get the membership for himself, and finally got it. And I think you got one of the other memberships that he bought. Thank you so much, Stig. España llueve cada 6 meses. No realmente, llueve bastante de vez en cuando. Como... Hay épocas en las que llueve más que otras. Pero, por ejemplo, ahora en verano llueve bastante menos. Pero por lo general llueve bastante. In general, in Spain, it does tend to rain a decent amount. Right now it's summer, so there isn't that much rain. But I miss the rain. I hope that I hope that it rains more. I wish that it rained more. I miss the rain. It makes the summer heat a lot more bearable. No, la milpa que se extrae el maíz se ahogó por tanta agua. No, qué horrible. Ojalá que se pueda rescatar. Está bien tener lluvia, pero no en exceso porque pasan estas cosas. Por lo que he oído, las lluvias de estos días han hecho que se hundan incluso barcos en las islas. From what I know, the rains these past days have even made some ships in the island sink. Like, holy shit. It is nice when it rains, but sometimes it can be... It can be horrible if it rains too much. Is there any raining season? Usually it used to be in the spring. The spring used to be the season where it rained the most. But in the latest years it just rains a normal amount, I think. And the season with the least rain is definitely summer, yep. Also, sometimes in fall also it rains quite a bit. Mostly spring and fall, I think, are the seasons where there's the most rain. It is nice when it rains in fall because that's when the mushrooms grow. Yeah. Qué rico el mango. El mango es maravilloso. Adoro el mango. Hace mucho que no como mango. Ojalá tener mango. I haven't eaten mango in a long time. I really like mango. Careful about not revealing too much information in the chat, though. Remember that it's a bit dangerous to say where you are from exactly. Be safe on the internet, okay? Recordad que es un poco peligroso hablar mucho detalle de dónde sois. Del sitio específico de dónde sois. Recordad estar seguros en internet y no revelar demasiada información personal. Muy importante. Tengo mi naranjada. Yo vivo en mi casa. Mira como yo también vivo en mi casa. Yo-hooo, bienvenido. Yep, todos hablamos español, o casi todos. Mucha gente aquí hablamos español, yep. A lot of people here we speak Spanish, and a lot of people are bilingual. There's a little bit of everything. We are very international. I try to change between one language and the other so everyone can understand. But yeah, surprise! I do tend to speak a lot more in English than Spanish, but I try to change between both. So there's a little bit of everything for both. There's no season here, it's just hot. The season is hot every day, every year. No, that's horrible. Be strong and most of all stay hydrated. That's the best weapon against the heat. Man, that sucks though. I don't do super well with the heat. I definitely prefer the colder seasons. So I feel. Probably the temperatures here right now are nothing in comparison to the temperatures over there. Yo, Psyker, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Also, chicos, intentar que no se descontrole la conversación, que quizá asustáis a mucha gente de hablar en el chat. Recordad que estamos aquí entre todos y que si se desvía demasiado la conversación entre pocas personas, mucha gente no se va a enterar. Hay que intentar mantenerlo de manera que todo el mundo pueda ser bienvenido. O si no, tendré que tomar decisiones drásticas. Alright, I'm gonna add a bit of blue here. I know I said that I would fix her arm, but I keep getting distracted with the hair. I can't help it. Really want to experience winter, need snow. I hope that you can someday. Eating snow is a bit dangerous though, because you never know where that snow has been, but but I hope that you can someday. I haven't really seen that much snow, but the times that I have seen snow have been really nice. Yeah. Hay que controlar esto, ¿eh? Shadow, te vigilo. Siéntete vigilado. Ah, está bien. No os preocupéis. Si os portáis bien, no va a pasar nada. Venga, ahora sí el brazo. Now for real, the arm. Let's go. Now the arm is not gonna look so thin. Paco le recomienda a Manolo la dieta de la fruta. Al tiempo lo ve con dolor de estómago. Paco le pregunta: ¿qué has comido? Mucho mango. Demasiado mango, quizá. Fue quizá demasiado mango. Tendré que preguntarle a los gallegos que conozco qué opinan sobre estos chistes. Son re duros y ahora no tengo cómo levantar las maletas. ¡No! Ese no era el tipo adecuado de mango. That was not the right kind of mango. No. The punchline hit me out of nowhere. I guess I can try to explain this one in English. So, Paco recommended Manolo the fruit diet, but sometime after he finds him with stomach pain. So he asks him, "Hey, what did you eat?" and Manolo is like a lot of mango. But they are really hard, and now I don't have a way to lift my suitcases because mango in Spanish it can both mean the fruit and also handle. Mango is also a handle. La cosa es que mango puede tanto significar la fruta como el asa para levantar una maleta. Eso también es un mango. Ay. Let's see. ¿Qué tal mi día? Bastante tranquilo. No he hecho mucho realmente. I haven't done that much today. My day has been just very chill. I woke up, I made some food, I farmed a little bit in Granblue Fantasy because there's an event right now and there's a character I want to get. And I waited for the stream. And now I'm here drawing. That's all I have done today. Es como todo lo que he hecho hoy. Me desperté, hice comida, jugué Granblue Fantasy porque hoy hay un evento y un personaje que quiero conseguir. Y luego he esperado que llegara la hora del stream. También se usa mango para hablar de dinero. No sabía eso tampoco. Oh. Entonces Manolo va a tener aún más problemas. No, Manolo. Pobre Manolo. Shadow, that's very off topic. Eso es muy off topic. Tendré que pedirte que por favor se mantenga la conversación dentro de la temática. Ni siquiera juego Fortnite, come on. Y lo sabes. Sabes que no juego Fortnite porque lo he mencionado delante tuyo en otras ocasiones. Ay. Off topic, fuera de tema. Significa fuera del tema. Yup. Significa que está muy desviándose del tema del stream. Recuerda que esto no es como un chat libre de Discord. Recuerda que es el chat de un stream y que hay más gente que debe querer participar. Así que mejor no alargar demasiado los temas off topic, ni intentar como traer demasiados temas que no estén relacionados con el stream. Y muchas gracias, Juan. Venga, a ver si puedo terminarla hoy. ¿Cuánto dibuja? Desde que tengo memoria realmente. I've been drawing ever since I have memory. Juan asked how long have I been drawing for, and since always. Ever since I remember, I've been like spending free time drawing. Probably one of the first things that my parents did to distract me was giving me paper and colors. ¿Qué le falta al dibujo? Siempre digo si ya está terminado horas antes. Pues, no sé, aún tengo que pulir algunas líneas más que nada, pero no le queda mucho. I still need to polish some of the lines a little bit, but it isn't much, there isn't that much left. I think one of the first things that my parents did to distract me when I was a kid was giving me paper and colors. I've got drawings from when I was like 2 years old or so. Tengo dibujos desde cuando tenía como 2 años o así. Son puros garabatos, pero ahí empecé. A mí nunca se me dio bien. Bueno, yo cuando empecé tampoco se me daba bien. Los garabatos que hice cuando tenía 2 años tampoco eran la gran cosa. Simplemente me gustó dibujar y seguí haciéndolo. Y ya está. Así pasó. Like the first scribbles that I did when I was like 2 years old were also not very good, but I guess I just enjoyed drawing and I continued doing it, and that's how I got here. It's a matter of continuing and not giving up. Ahora no sé qué hablar. Tampoco hace falta que escribas nada si no se te ocurre nada. No te sientas obligado tampoco a decir nada en el chat, no hay ninguna obligación. Yo a veces cuando veo streams simplemente los tengo ahí al lado mientras dibujo o hago alguna otra cosa. Es como, está bien tener algo que poder escuchar mientras tanto. Aunque últimamente no veo tantos streams, pero cuando lo hago sí que lo suelo dejar ahí al lado y lurkear, que se dice. Sin más de otras cosas, aunque me gusta disfrutar de buen arte. Y eso es lo importante. Si al final te gustan otras cosas, no pasa nada porque no tengas costumbre de dibujar. Lo importante es tener cosas que te gusten y que disfrutes hacer. Y a la vez puedes también disfrutar de lo que hagan otras personas. Yeah. La única obligación en el stream es alabar a Mayo. Exacto. In this stream, the only obligation is to praise Mayo. Mayo is the best. It's my best character. My favorite. She deserves all the praise. I love Mayo so much. Change the line here a little bit. Cambiar la línea aquí un poquito. Quizá aquí. Disfruto ver cómo la gente hace lo que le gusta. Y eso es bueno. Además, no sé, ver a alguien disfrutar de hacer algo como que transmite felicidad también. ¿Cuántas veces ha pasado como para hacer la segunda regla? No recuerdo cuál la segunda regla es. Esa regla. Más veces de las que debería, la verdad. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. Now the other hand. I think the only big things that need fixing right now are this other hand and also this thing here. That's the other thing I have to fix. The rest is just polishing a little bit. Dibujo que recuerda más que todos los pósters que crean las empresas de los videojuegos. Pues no va tan desencaminado porque en teoría es para un videojuego, en cierto modo. This drawing is kind of for a video game in some way. It's not exactly a video game because you don't really play it, but this, so for context, this drawing is for an additional booklet for one of my projects. A booklet that's gonna have information on the characters that show up and stuff. I wanted to make some portraits for character sheets and stuff to add some information on them. And this is the first of them. I'm gonna write information on the characters, like their basic bios and stuff. The project itself is a collection of short stories that I've been writing, but they are set in video game format. It's more like a visual novel than a video game, but imagine like a collection of video game cutscenes made in RPG Maker. That's how it is. Instead of just writing the stories as text, I wanted to make them in the shape of game scenes. And it's been really fun so far. I will add more of them, but for now there's 4 available. Yo, Josefir, ¿qué tal? Bienvenido. Ya lo vi vi un resumen en Twitter de lo que han anunciado y tal. Está cool, no sé, veremos a ver cómo... a ver cómo sale la nueva región. A ver qué tal. ¡Yay! ¡Bienvenido! A ver... ¡Yay! Genshin Impact. El impacto del Genshin. He estado jugando muy poco estos días. Tengo que acabar de hacer el evento de verano antes de que termine, porque quiero la skin gratuita, pero poco más. I still need to do the summer event to get the free skin that they give, but I haven't played it that much lately. I've been working on a lot of other things instead of playing games and stuff lately. We've been working a lot on the RPG, on La Granard. I've also been working on drawings and things. And now technically this is also work for a project, so it never really ends. Today Abyss resetted. I haven't done Abyss since like a year ago or so. Hace mucho que no hago el Abyss. Lo tengo olvidadísimo. Increíblemente olvidado. Haven't done the Abyss in ages. With all the prima gems. I know, but the laziness. It's a bit of a pain. I'll do it one of these days, maybe. I don't know. From time to time, the Genshin mood sets in and I play for a little bit. And then I move on to another thing until the Genshin mood comes back. Yo-hooo lang, welcome! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Know what that maybe means? What does it mean? What does it mean? I mean, I can't deny it. From time to time, the Genshin mood just comes whenever a character I want is announced. I can't deny that. I can't. It's just how it is. Yeah, no problem, Melang. I hope you had a good day today. Vas a retirarme en razón de la preparatoria y me espera. ¡Mucha suerte! Ojalá que vaya muy bien. Y gracias por venir, Juan. Cuídate. Oh yeah, since I'm at it, I guess I can link the project in the chat because I mentioned the project but not the way to find it. I need to get used to doing this. Here. I'm gonna pin it. If you want to know more about this character, you can find out here. This is the project where she shows up. It's a little collection of stories. Plugin time, yup. I gotta do it from time to time when I remember. Cause if I don't do it, how are people gonna know what this is about? Oh, this was in an earlier... here. Well, this is how it has changed so far today. Look at this. Some parts look a lot more detailed. And a lot better. Nice. I'll fix the nose a little bit as well. So to explain a little bit, this is Alina. She's a character from this little project called Stories of the Dreaming World, and she's one of the characters there. It's a collection of little stories that all have to do with a certain world, or certain worlds plural. I don't know. It will become more clear with time. For now they are just kinda disconnected stories, but not really, because they are all connected in some way. But it will be more obvious later on. Let's fix the shadows a little bit. Vamos a arreglar un poco las sombras. Should prepare a copy pasta sales speech for marketing. I really should. Have you heard about the non-critically acclaimed collection of stories? With a free trial up to level 60. Nah, that doesn't work. There aren't even levels in this project. But it would be funny. It would be really funny. I need to think of something. This in the screen is Alina, and this here is Alina. Perfect. Free trial until level... That's true, now it's until level 70, including the critically acclaimed expansion Heavensward and the not so critically acclaimed expansion Stormblood, with no limitation on playtime. Do you know what also has no limitation on playtime? That's right, Stories of the Dreaming World, a little collection of stories about my OCs written by me. And if you like sad immortals and existential dread, maybe it's for you. Does that work? That's kinda the summary, I guess. Like, if you like sad immortals and existential dread, maybe this story is for you. That's what it's about. Also OCs, it is all about OCs. But aren't all series about OCs? Every character out there is someone's OC when you think about it. Dreaming World? Yeah, Dreaming World. That's the reason why it's called a Dreaming World. But you'll have to read the story to find out. Hehehe. Seems like the Honkai series. I don't know, maybe them people who like Honkai would enjoy it. Who knows? I need to learn to promote my things, honestly. I don't have much practice doing it. And I need to learn. Because otherwise people aren't gonna know that these things exist. I need to learn to tell people, hey, this is a thing that exists. This speech, let's say this isn't how you get investors. How do you know that? How do you know there isn't gonna be an investor who is really into sad immortals? Who knows? Maybe it would convince someone. Nah, but you're right. I need to practice a lot and find some good way of pitching this series. Because this is probably one of the most important OC project for me. It's got a lot of characters that I like a lot, and I don't know, a lot of personal thoughts in it, in a way. But that alone doesn't convince people to read it. That just convinces me that I like the story. But I don't like this story because I know what happens in it. Other people don't know what happens in it. So there's gotta be a way of like catching people's interest and finding something that can interest them and finding a way to communicate that to them. Tell them that it's inspired by the Twilight series. I haven't even watched Twilight. That would be false advertising. There aren't even vampires or werewolves in here. Would need to read another quantum physics class. Fortunately, so far there hasn't been any quantum physics, don't worry. Dodged the bullet there. I've only heard very weird things about Twilight. Funny thing, I got the book as a present years ago, but I never got to read it. Like, a family member gifted it to me and I was like, thank you, I guess. Like, I wasn't gonna be rude about a gift, but I never really read it and I don't even know where it is. I feel kind of bad, but you know, it was a gift, so it feels bad in a way, but I was not interested in Twilight at all. Just stick some fangs on Alina and problem solved. I think she already has enough with being what she is. Imagine if she was even a vampire. Additional to that. Yeah, I didn't really know how to reply to that gift. I felt a bit bad. Real stream sequence is your character in like a cube of comatose state. Wait, what? What exactly do you mean by that? I guess I can give a little bit of context of one of the stories. This is something that happens in the second story of the... Well, no, what am I saying? You can just read it yourselves if you want. If you want to know why it's called The Dreaming World, you can just read it for free on Itch.io. It's up there pinned in the chat. You can find out why. I gotta keep my secrets. That's another important thing. If I tell all the things of the project, there will be no reason to read it. That's the pitch. Exactly. I'm learning. You wanna know about this character and some more? Check out Stories of the Dreaming World. Free on Itch.io. Have I said that it's free? It is completely free. And it is very short. So far there's 4 stories, but I'm gonna be adding more of them in the future. And if you read them, I hope you enjoy them. It's called Dreaming World because it's about a mom putting her kid world to sleep. That's so cute. That's adorable, actually. Exactly. Gotta learn not to be a leaker of my own stories. Because otherwise, what's the point? What's the point of reading them if I'm already telling what they are about? Last time she licked Nilo Miho, you got mad, that's why. I can't believe that happened. Oh my god. Okay, I think that's more or less it. I think that's almost done. Gonna fix this a bit. And yeah, I think that's basically done. Last thing I'm gonna do is gonna be adding some color filters. Let me put all of this in a folder. Because one thing I used to do with this kind of coloring was adding color filters like this. You're gonna see what I mean in a second. It's a trick I like to call the egg. Hay este truco que solía hacer mucho cuando pintaba en este estilo y lo llamo el huevo. Now what I do is I blur it. Bookmark first, gonna read it later in the morning. Yay, hope you enjoy it! I have to warn though, the stories are kinda sad. So that also needs to be added in the warning. The stories in Stories of the Dreaming World so far have all been super gloomy. So if you like gloomy stories, sad immortals, and existential dread, maybe it's for you. There we go. And now I reduce the opacity. And that's it. Ta-da! That's how it looks now. You know how much noticeable the difference is? Maybe I'll leave some more bits of blue on the borders of the hair, maybe. There we go. Is this trick always done with these colors? I used to do it with these colors always, yeah. But I guess it can also be done with other colors. I really like using it with these colors because the trick is to add the blue to the further corners, and then most of the other parts of the drawing are gonna be yellow for the warmth, and then just red for the most central part to make it stand out more, and then just lowering the opacity quite a bit. Yeah. Time to chill on stream meanwhile playing Final Fantasy. Let's go! Have fun! Veteran in sad stories. Yeah, I love sad stories too. Especially bittersweet stories. I like when stories do have a bit of sadness but they end well. I like when there's a contrast between the two things, yeah. Used to since I did watch Love, Death and Robots. Oh, I watched some chapters of that at a friend's house. It was really cool. Yeah, it was really interesting. Let's see. Oh, there's one thing that I still need to do. I forgot something. The eyelashes, I usually paint a little bit of them like this. I feel like it makes the eyes look a bit softer, and I like it. And I guess the ribbon can also be fixed a little bit. Just a bit. Do this like this. There we go. I guess that works. I do like how this looks in this style. Can fix these. Nice. So the changes that we've done today are just this. There's a little bit of difference, I guess. A lot of things look a lot more polished, so it is all that was left to do here. Es todo lo que faltaba hacer esto, pulir algunas cositas y ya está. A ver aquí. This is another ribbon, so I'm gonna paint a little bit of it. Let's see. Yo, Toribio, welcome! It's going well. Yes, I'm painting Alina today. I'm almost done. She's almost finished. Ya casi está. I've been trying to learn how to pitch the story to let people know that it exists. Nice ribbon, by the way. Yeah, thank you. This ribbon is quite story relevant. In what way? Well, you'll have to find out. No, Yomi, you can keep doing this with every single thing that there is in the drawing. Let's see. Oh, here. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab a lighter purple and I'm gonna add some lines to differentiate the ribbon here. There we go. I guess that works. I'm wondering if I should add also. Maybe purple. Slightly lighter color. So the black parts don't look that flat. For example, here. Or up here in the ribbon. It is a little bit part of the style to have these parts more in solid color, but I wonder if it's if it could be done in a better way. Isn't the importance of that ribbon shown in the trailer? That's true. That is actually true. I forgot! There is a video in the channel that is the first story that kind of works as a trailer, I guess. So yeah, you can kind of see what that is in the video. It's also in the itch.io page. You can watch the entire first story in a video in the channel, and it's right there in the itch.io page as well. Better than the MCU. I don't know. Hopefully I can do it justice. Filmmaker Yomi when? I don't know, maybe when I have the budget. I'm more of a video game Yomi than a film Yomi. So probably it will be video games rather than films. But I wanna do my best with them. Maybe this is not so bad. I think that's a good idea. Let's do that. This story is basically the story surrounding the existence of the setting where most of my OCs exist, so I need to do it justice. Così Miami collab nel futuro. 40 minutes cutscenes. Wasn't there like a cutscene that was hours long? Like 4 hours long or more? I've never played more Metal Gear than trying out the very first one, so I still haven't experienced the other games. But I know there was like one of the games that had like hours and hours of cutscenes in a row. Forgot to claim my message, let's go! 4 hours total, yeah, that's a lot. It is a lot. He had a dream. Kojima definitely had a dream. I don't know if the white lines fit here anymore. Maybe I should fix that. I don't know. I'll try. Was probably in Metal Gear Solid 4 because it had little gameplay and lots of exposition to end the series. To end the main story. I can imagine that maybe people were expecting something else. But Kojima wanted to make a film. The others aren't so cutscene heavy. Best Metal Gear Revengeance. I have watched a little bit of the start of Metal Gear Rising, but I don't know that much about it either. Every time I've seen like Metal Gear stuff, it's been super different from what I expected. Like all of a sudden in one of the games there was like a, what was it? A whale in flames or something. And I was like, what? I'm sorry? Is that Metal Gear? You sure? The memes, Yomi, the DNA of the soul. That was also so out of context, like, what do you mean memes are a serious thing in Metal Gear? Well, technically memes are a serious thing in philosophy as well, but we know memes as the funny. Memes are the funny for us. It's like jumping into Gramlo with the Robomi, man. Yep, that's really true. It's the cool thing about Gramlo that there's so many different settings in it. You can find from like medieval knights to literal trips to the moon and giant robots, and also like an entire island turning into a robot or something. I don't know. Also sometimes there's summer events where you fight giant fish. That's Gramlo fantasy. That's what it is. Stick, thank you so much for the super chat. Here's some budget for free filmmaker, Yomi. Thank you. The memes, Jack. Your memes end here. It's so dramatic. It sounds so dramatic. Yo, Valparius, welcome. How's it going? Metal Gear Snake Eater, a game that allows you to eat snakes. I mean, it would be false advertising otherwise, wouldn't it? If it's called Snake Eater and it doesn't let you eat snakes, what is it even called Snake Eater for? What is even the point? That's just how it is. It makes sense. How will I learn Python? Well, it's called Snake Eater, not Python Eater, so I guess that works. No, not the Tsuchinokos! That's true, there are Tsuchinokos in Granblue Fantasy as well. It was really funny that one day they just released a summon that was a Tsuchinoko, and it seemed like they were gonna make a series of cryptid summons, but they have never released any other than the Tsuchinoko, so it's the only one in the cryptid series. I think they should add more. I think they should add, like, I don't know, a Mothman summon or something like that. It would be really cool. A Loch Ness summon, holy shit. Monster of the Loch Ness salmon. Metal Gear, the only major franchise that gives enough about Latin America and even knows the actual history, so Kojima is a great guy in my book. Yeah, that's really nice to see. It is true that you don't really see Latin America that often in mainstream media or like video game media in general, so it's really cool when there's something that does justice to the inspirations. I feel like I've heard very good opinions, for example, about how Final Fantasy XIV did it, and I do agree that the way that they made the new area in the newest expansion is made with a lot of love. You can notice it a lot, how they treat everything with a lot of love, and I really enjoyed it a lot. I really like the new expansion. So if I can recommend another game that also does that, Final Fantasy XIV. Dawn Trail was amazing. I liked it a lot. Yeah, I'm talking about Final Fantasy, yep. The MMO of the moment that has a free trial up to level 70, including the full base game and the critical acclaimed expansion Heavensward and the not so critical acclaimed expansion Stormblood, with no limitation on playtime. That one. It was really funny. For example, when I saw like pictures of Peru the other day on stream, and it was like, wait a second, this is just Turcopacha. They just made Peru for Turcopacha. It's the same. Wait, Shadowbringers, they haven't added it yet, right? I think they still haven't expanded the free trial that much, right? It only has up to Stormblood, as far as I know. Shadowbringers would be until level 80. And the stories of the dreaming world let you sleep because there's dreaming in the title. It doesn't really let me sleep because when I'm trying to sleep I start thinking about my OCs and I'm like, now I don't want to sleep, now I just want to write and work on my stories. And I guess that no, it doesn't let me sleep, it doesn't let me dream. Let's see. Dungeon was one of the expansions ever made. The post-game dungeons are great though. They are really fun. I've seen a lot of people complain about how difficult they are, but I don't know, they were really fun when I did them. I did like Dawn Trail a lot though. I didn't expect... I don't want to say any spoilers, of course, because the last thing I want is to spoil people from this amazing experience. But I didn't expect it to hit me as hard as it did. I enjoyed it a lot. It was really nice. Probably in my top 3 of expansions right now. I do not know which one is my favorite though, because I like the last 3 expansions that there has been, Shadowbringers and Walker and Dawn Trail. I like them all a lot for different reasons. They have all hit me in different ways, so they are, all 3 of them are like top 3 for me. I can choose, I really can choose. I love them all a lot. First boss is real Mario Party minigame, it is! It's so chaotic! Holy shit! It's really chaotic. More reasons to play Final Fantasy XIV? Yes! It is a really nice game. Story-wise, probably one of my favorites ever. It just hits you in such an emotional way sometimes. When I saw Yonalev play the other Final Fantasy, it was like, that's just the road to my aunt's house minus the mechs and giant roosters. I guess they have taken inspiration on real places a lot of other times, but look at this, look at this. I'm gonna show some picture comparisons. Let's see. I'm gonna grab a random picture of Peru. And you'll see the similarities. I'm gonna grab like, I don't know, this photo for example. And no, let's take Machu Picchu for example. And then you check this artwork for Urcopacha. It's the same picture. There's even another photo here. Binikunka, it seems that it is. Look at that! It's just the same! They just made Peru in Final Fantasy! It's just Peru! It's so cool! There's even... look at this! There's even these ruins here. They are really similar to these ruins here. They are super similar. And you can ride an alpaca, that's true. You can even ride an alpaca. There's a gay mountain in Peru. Apparently there is. It's the gay hills. Beautiful. It's so cool. I love when you can recognize these kind of things. It's something I also think about, for example, when I'm in a place in the game called Limsalom, it's one of the starting areas. It has always reminded me a lot of Spain, and I'm sure that it's definitely inspired on Spain. I'm glad that I started there in Limsa, because it just feels like home a lot of times. I'm like, yeah, this just feels like Spain. That's true, there's also capybara, it's so cute. You can also ride a capybara. Doing savage, oh no, which one? Which of the 4 savage are you doing? Let's save. I still haven't tried to do any of the savages, but I was able to clear the second extreme. It's like the hardest thing I've ever done in the game so far. On the second one. Oh, hope you're enjoying the music there. It's really catchy. It's way too catchy. Okay, heals the hidden level on Sonic 2. Oh my god, Sonic 2, now in Peru. At least I'm enjoying the brain-rotting music. Yeah, the music is so good. I remember the first time I tried that battle, the normal one, the non-savage one. It was like, wait, what is this music? Don't tell me this is the boss music. It's really funny the first time. And all the other times, just like jamming to the music. Okay, I think the rest of the ribbons and stuff don't really need that much more. I think with this it's fine. So this is what we did today so far. Has improved quite a little bit in some parts. Like this part here. Now it looks a lot more polished and detailed. So that's good. Gonna save. I think the only thing I would do at this point, maybe fix the nose a little bit more. Maybe that's the only thing I would do. Just fixing it a little bit. I guess this works. Or not. I'm never sure on how to draw the noses in my characters. I can never decide on a way to draw them. Because how did I draw it here? Here it just it's different. It's different from how I drew it here. I change the way I draw noses in every single drawing I do. I guess we can give it more of a nose shape. But now it looks weird. I don't know. I don't know. No sé. Maybe like this is just fine. You know what? This is how it's gonna stay for now. Oh, the hand. Yo, Prince Vale, welcome! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm almost done with this drawing. And after this, I'm gonna go work on another one. There we go. So, now for real, this is what progress we've done today. I would say this drawing is already finished. All that is left is to add some sort of frame to it. Oh, look at that, the difference between without paint over and with the paint over. It looks so different. It looks a lot more polished. It's like it becomes a completely different style. It's really fun to watch. I like to see the difference. Okay, so Alina is finished. I'll make a frame at some point to draw her, to put her in and the other characters. But for now, this will be her portrait. I put some other characters that I need to draw for the thing, so I'm gonna put the references here. And I guess I'll work on them in another stream because I want to work on another drawing now. I like the rough look too. Yeah, I like how it looks too. In this way. Oh, wait, no, here. I like how it looks. I like how the thick lines look. And I feel like this kind of style allows for the naturally, not what's the word? Naturality? The way the lines look to stay a bit natural instead of like super polished with the line art. I feel like this style allows a lot more for that. For example, this kind of angularity that there's in this part of the hair. I like that a lot. It just lets it stay a lot more in the finished drawing. Wait a second, I'm gonna fix this. I can fix this a little bit. Maybe the eyes need more than rough lines, but a lot of people wouldn't mind a pic if it was just the 1 hour sketch. Probably, yeah. It doesn't look unfinished per se, and I do like how it looks. Sometimes with the chibis, it also kind of happens, and when I remove the shadows, I like how the drawing looks without the shadows, with only the base colors and painted lines. Sometimes it looks good too. This is kind of the similar case, where it's just the base colors with some shadows. But if I remove the shadows, for example, I like how this looks with just the painted lines. This is how it's supposed to look. With all the hair. With hours and hours of drawing lines in it. The old one looks astonished. With you passing between the two pictures, looks like she remembers she left the oven on. Oh my god, oh no! I left the oven on! It kinda does look like that, like when an anime, all of a sudden, they just become frozen, and the line's super thick and rough. Kinda looks like that. Okay, let's save. And that's it. I'm gonna grab the other characters, put them here for reference. Gotta be here. Have you considered offering sketches a separate tier for commissions? I've been thinking about what other kind of commissions I can add. I used to have sketches for the commissions, but now that I'm using Vision for that most of the time, I need to think about adding a lot of other things. For example, now in Vision I don't have full bodies because they take a lot of time and sometimes I get stuck with them. But I want to slowly put some more other categories. I was thinking about putting half bodies in the near future, probably the next week or so. So yeah, I'll keep expanding the things that I offer. Didn't know you were an artist! Oh my god, what a shock, right? I'm sure no one would have ever guessed. Okay, so the next characters that I'm gonna draw like this in these portraits are gonna be these two. These two are also from the Stories of the Dreaming World, so we're gonna have to add them here at some point. Jeez, I thought she was a singer. Yeah, I'm sure that that day that I sang Big Changas has been ingrained in everyone's brains. It's understandable that you would mistake me for a singer. Big Changas starts playing in the background and all that. Your cams are closed at this moment? No, not right now. They are open in Vision, but right now I don't have any pending commissions, so I'm gonna add some more other categories. So yeah, gotta keep finding things to do. We all know that Yomi is an idol. Probably the weirdest idol on earth, but I guess that works. I want to do another karaoke one of these days, because I do enjoy doing karaokes, but I haven't really sung much lately. But yeah, I gotta go back to it. What set did you use for commission? Vision! Let me grab the Vision. This one! I'm using this one right now. It's nice because it also has like an option to put a portfolio and you can see what other works the person has done through Vision. So yeah, it is really useful. It's really nice to find artists, and it's also really nice to have like different categories of things that you offer. It is pretty good. So far I've been very satisfied with it. Okay, so that's it. We'll continue with these two some other day, and now I'm gonna be working on another thing, so we need to change the text up there of what I'm drawing. What am I drawing now? Well, you see, I've been doing some character design exercises lately that have been kind of funny. I've been like doing character fusions of gacha games. Why not put in your video description? Just curious. Because I forget. I forget to put them there. It's like I need to edit it in every description because the default description that I always reuse doesn't have it. So yeah, I forget. I should probably put the Itch.io and commission link there, but yeah, I always forget. If not idle, then why glow sticks for eating? You just go nyum and you eat the glow sticks. Modify the description. I should. If I remember next time, I'm gonna try to add some more links. But Yeah, I keep forgetting every time that I prepare a stream because usually what I do is I just reuse the description from a previous stream and change the things that I need to change. I guess that I can try to remember changing the links as well. So let me edit this. This is gonna be the primordial ZZZ. If that makes any sense. So lately, the other day, I showed these drawings the other day. The thing is, I found that people had been doing these kind of fusions of characters with Genshin and Wuthering Waves, but I kept seeing like character designs in them. I was like, I need to draw them. This could be a character design. I wonder what I could get from here if I tried to give it a shape like a character design. And those two came out. These two ladies. They are the Genshin and the Wuwa. And after that I saw there was another Wuthering Waves fusion, so I drew her too. And now the Genshin is very confused. But I really like how it turned out. And I got curious to see how other characters would look like if we fused all the characters from... Well, I'm saying all the characters, but there's only the ladies here because I'm not very good at drawing guys. I'm very sorry. I hope that someone else does like a male version. It could be really cool to see too. Yeah, I like the shades. This was supposed to be like a ribbon, but when I saw it here, it was like, huh, this could be glasses. And now she's got green glasses. I feel like it fits well with the color combination. I like it. So yeah, I wanted to see how a fusion of characters from other games would look like. And someone had asked about Star Rail, so since there was no character fusion for Star Rail, I made one myself, and this is how she turned out. And this is what she looks like. This is the design that came out of there. I really like how she looks. I think this one is my favorite so far. Maybe because she kinda looks my type, but we'll see. So that's the Star Rail. And then I was wondering who else to do, because I didn't want to just pose her alone. There was like space here for another character, so I thought, I wonder how a fusion of Zenless Zone Zero would look like. And this is what the fusion looks like, so I've been trying to draw it, and this is how the sketch looks so far. So I'm gonna try to finish her today. Let's go. Wait, I'll put her here so we can have the reference. Let's go. Yo-hooo.giver, welcome! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hoyoverse wants to have a little conversation with you while we wipe again. Time to focus. Be strong. I hope that you get it next time. Let's see. What are the feminine looking guys? I mean, it's basically the same oftentimes. They do look quite similar style-wise. I guess it would be easier to put them in the mix. I think with some styles it wouldn't be that difficult to mix them all. But for example, in Zenless Zone Zero, you've got characters that are very out of the human standard. You've got like robotic looking characters, you've got a furry. So it might be a little bit harder to find something coherent in the character fusion. So for now I was trying just with the female characters. But it would be possible to make one with all the characters. That would be possible. There's so many different ways to interpret the the character fusions. Even depending on how you do the character fusion, depending on the order of the characters, you can get very different results. Let's see. It's gonna be like some sort of fabric. That's why her shoulders are gonna look different. Ni con robots toco un gacha. Ni con robots toco un gacha. Mejor, mejor. Sé libre de Tera. Que no te convenzan. Los gachas son el mal. You play Zenless? Not really. I do like the character designs and I have watched friends play it a little bit. But my computer doesn't have any space for more games, sadly. And again, it's another gacha. I need to be responsible with my time. These kind of games do take a lot of time, a lot of farming time and computer space, so I can't add any more to my computer. It's running out of space. But yeah, the art and animations are super stylish. It is visually, it's really cool. I feel like it looks very different from the other MiHoYo games. It looks a lot more unique. And it definitely, the setting is also, it's also very different from the others, I feel. It is pretty cool. I have to admit, I am in part sad because there is one character announced that I really like, and since I don't play the game, I won't be able to get her. But you know, I saw a tweet just yesterday that said something really wise. The tweet went something like, you know, you don't have to play all the gacha games for the wait, how was it? Let me find it. I know how to find it. How was it? I found it, there it is. Pro tip, you don't have to play all these gacha games with interesting looking girls in them. You can just save pictures of the girls on your computer instead. That's really wise, like, that's what the wisdom I'm gonna live by from now on. Like, it's actually super good advice. You can just save pictures of them. That's it. The one with Persona vibes, especially in the menu screens and other overworld. Yeah, it looks a lot more urban. It has a more city style. It is really cool. It feels very different from all their other games. It's very stylish, I think. Like Genshin was inspired by Breath of the Wild. Yeah, that makes sense. Who's the Chara from ZZZ you want? It's Cesar. I like Cesar. She's really cool. She's pretty, okay. I like her a lot. Well, I guess it would pronounce Caesar. Yeah, it's Caesar. I like her. She's cool. Let's see. I need to fix this a little bit because this part here should be a bit higher up, and now it's like there's various lines here. This is how this goes. I'm improvising from the lines I'm seeing here to see what kind of shapes I can identify there. I guess this works. Who plays like 10 gachas and one Final Fantasy 14? That's a lot. How do you do it? How do you do it? I used to do that too. I used to play a lot of gachas at the same time when I had space in my phone and most of the gachas were in the phone. But now a lot of them are on computer and are super heavy games. And my computer has very limited space, so I can't really play them all. So I'm right now, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, but gacha-wise, I've got Genshin. I had to unfortunately uninstall Star Rail because I didn't have space for it. I have Limbus Company. I have Arknights. I also have... I think that's all. I think that's all right now. Just Genshin, Limbus, and Arknights, and that's it. Oh wait. This should go over here. And most of them I don't play them every day. Could play Reverse 1999. I can't! I have no more space! And I also don't have enough time for more gachas. The art style is very pretty there though, that I agree. I do see fan art of it from time to time, and it is really pretty. It's funny because there's one character there that I keep confusing with the Limbus character. It's like, there's like this girl with orange hair that looks very similar to one of the characters in Limbus that is actually my favorite character from there. I like Ishma a lot. She's really cool. But not in a she's so cool way, but in a she's just cool, you know? She's the best. Yo-hooo, welcome! How's it going? Yes, you arrive in the middle of the gacha talk. Send help. I think this... I guess I can add some more things in there, but we'll see. For now, I'll just do what I can with the colors I have. We'll try to make sense of the design. Vamos a intentar darle sentido al diseño. We're gonna try to make sense of her design. Do you need gacha funds? No, I don't need gacha funds. I never use money for gacha. I'm strictly a free-to-play player, always. Oh, how did I forget? Granblue Fantasy! I was literally talking about Granblue Fantasy earlier. I also play Granblue Fantasy. I forgot. So yeah, then it's Limbus, Granblue, Arknights, Genshin, I guess? 4 gachas? I guess. Yo, Lappy, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Look. I made more character amalgamations. Stop this after first chapter. Yeah, poor Gregor. It is really worth it though. If you ever give the game another chance, the next chapters are more painful, but it is really cool. I do recommend it. If it's not your thing though, then that's also fine. Did you play Honkai Impact 3rd? I haven't played it myself, but I have watched people play it, and I do know a fair bit of the story, and I also really like a lot of the characters. I have read a little bit on some of them, and also heard about them. So even though I don't play it, I do like it. I like Raven a lot, and also Vita. I think they are my favorites. I like them a lot. It's a bitter story, but with a good finale. That's true, they made the end, right? And now they are doing like another story, right? Okay, but Katsu, they had good news in FGO for 2 years into the future. Oh, what? What was it? Oh yeah, they announced some summer characters, right? I saw they had announced some summer characters. Bubble universe, time for a class of physics. I know that it gets really complicated. I do feel like the story in Honkai does go really complicated. Got stuck playing Blue Archive. I heard that the story there is also pretty good too. I don't know that much about it though. Nasober did it again and wrote a ton for the summer event. He wrote again just a bit over the limit of what they had to divide the new event into 3 parts. This man has no limit. Yep, time to enjoy it then. Let's see. Goes from schoolgirls to a girl wanting to go 0-1 real life to be the hero who rides the way for the others. That's what I remember from the start. It starts like really normal at the beginning. I remember the tutorial because I watched someone play it, and from there to the things I have heard about like universes and something about the moon was like, how did it get to this point? What happened here? I'm afraid to ask. The music is really good, yeah, I agree. The ones I've heard are really good. That's something we gotta give to MiHoYo games. The music is really good. Lingus Company taught me if you are the German boy, life will be horrible. That's true. Doesn't matter if... Doesn't matter which one. They all have a horrible life. Everyone in Limbus though has a horrible life. It's like that's how it is in the city. It doesn't matter what nationality you're inspired in. Life is still gonna be horrible for literally everyone in that city. No one is free from the city. You like that type of stories? Nikke has very dark lore and deep. You don't mind the fan service. I heard some things about stories of Nikke. I know there was one about a very sad robot, and a friend showed me some screenshots of it, and I got really sad. It is surprising, but it's really cool to see that. I'm glad that at least the story is good, because it ended up getting the reputation of being like the bot game. So it's nice that the story at least is good. Careful with Nikke. Don't worry. Even if I wanted, I can't start any new gacha games right now. Too many things to do, not much time and not much space in my computer and phone. Unfortunately. There are so many gacha games I've had to stop playing along the way. I used to play Dragalia Lost, but it died. I used to play Chain Chronicle, but I lost my account. I also played Fate Grand Order, but I also lost my account. What else? Fire Emblem Heroes, I stopped playing it. What else? Love Live School Idol Festival closed. Show by Rock also closed. Those are from a long time ago, but I used to play them too. What else? Girls from Online, I also started playing it. And Azur Lane, I also started playing it. I did also play Cancole for some time, but then I also forgot about it. I also played Token Rambo for a long time. And there was another sword game called Shinken that was a lot less known. That was about sword girls. It closed, but then it reopened on phone. I'm glad that it's still active because the designs were really chaotic, but I liked them a lot. There was a there was a lady in there that was my favorite. I made a lot of fan art of that game actually. Let me try to find it. Yeah, Dragalia lost. Man. Rest in peace. That game deserved better. Did you ever cry with a gacha normal game? Yeah, I have cried a lot with a lot of games. I love when games make me cry. It makes me happy when they make me cry. I know that sounds a bit contradictory, but I love when games make me cry. Cried too much. The name was Nyanya Paradise, hit it the hardest. I'm missing the contest, unfortunately. But if it made you cry, if it gave you emotions, that is good. That is really good. Oh yeah, I know Alec. Yeah, Alec is the one that has like the same bangs as me. What do you mean she has a weird hairstyle? What are you talking about, huh? What do you mean? Maybe she goes to the same hairdresser as me. A little bit of respect for the bangs. Love Live School Festival came back for only 2 months. I don't know what happened there, but I remember they announced a Love Live game and then in the same post announced that it was gonna close. Was like, what? I'm sorry? I'm sorry? What do you mean? The game is coming out and closing like some months from now? Never got to make you play the cookies. That's true, I've never gotten to play the cookies, but I do enjoy the designs. A lot of them have very cool designs. It is really funny that they are designs that are cookies, but I've seen really cool fans of them, like, whoa. Some of the designs themselves are super cool. Steam gameplay wise for me this day, Dragalia is still the best gacha game. The music was so iconic, yeah. You ever play Nyanya Paradise inside Nick? It's an event. Careful, this will touch a sensitive topic. Okay, that's good to know if I ever do. Thank you for the warning. Blue Archive has a lot of fun themes until you slowly grow the affinity with the students and sad backstory starts to play. I know that Blue Archive goes like really complicated with the story, because the other day a friend was telling me things about Blue Archive and I was like, wait a second, that's really Blue Archive? What's going on? Like something about time travel and stuff? They did that. They talk about how hey, we're going to launch Love Live again, but we will close in 2 months. Yeah, that's why do you even release a game to begin with if you're gonna close it in 2 months? It's like, okay, I guess. So there was this game that was about sword girls, and I made quite a bit of fan art of it. I did show this artwork actually when I was talking about my old art style, like the way I painted the hair here. I showed this art back then. This is a fan art from that game. This is a fan art from Shinken. I don't know if any of you has ever heard of it, but it's a game that has very chaotic designs sometimes, but somehow I got really attached to it. It doesn't even have a translation. I played it in Japanese, not knowing what anything did, but I did like the designs. And there is one in particular. There may or may be one of the inspirations that inspired Mayo's design. You see, there's this lady. That's all I have to say. There's this lady. She's the character I've drawn the most. Maybe she's my favorite. Maybe I do like her a lot. Maybe. Maybe. The character. She's the C word. She's so cool. That's the one. Yes. Man. She did things to my brain. Let's just leave it at that. Could give you a tease of Nyanya Paradise since it's literally the intro into that event. If you want, you can send it in DMs if you want. I can check it out when I can. Nearly none of the students in Blue Archive are human. You have from Demon to Viskin. Oh yeah, I saw it there. Well, all of them have like halos, right? So I thought that was already some sort of indicative that they were not truly human. Some of them have like more angel vibes. Some of them have animal ears. So yeah. A lot of them have very cute designs. The designs are really nice. Have you tried the new mode in Arknights? Not really. Haven't played it that much since the free rolls. I need to continue saving up in it. I don't want to be caught unawares without savings when things that I want come out. I think, wait, did I draw more things from the game? Oh, I drew her another time. I did draw her again. I did draw her 4 times. Wait, there's also character you only unlock from that mode? Oh no! Well, I'll have to try if I can. I don't have that much time to play gachas lately. Bye bye, tetera, que vaya bien. Mucho ánimo. Sé fuerte, sea lo que sea, lo que tengas que hacer. I have a lot of normal feelings about this lady. That's all I have to say. Let's go, let's continue. She's released to unlock. Okay, that's good. That is good. I hope I can get her on time then. I need to save up in Arknights for reasons. For, you know, lots of reasons. Not too long ago, they had to announce a new version of a character. And now, maybe there will be a little accident and my hand will slip when that character comes out and I will roll to get her for reasons. Okay, let's see. I think maybe this color could fit for here. I think I need to start using like the same color palette. I need to repeat colors even if they don't look exactly the same. Oh, wait a second, this kinda... Okay, this is gonna be weird. But you see this kinda bluish part here, right? That's not clothes. I think that's a lot of characters' boobs overlap together, but it could kind of be a coat of sorts. We're gonna do it like that because why not? Let's just do that. Can give her some sort of code. Can make it like peek out from here. For example, no one will know that this code is actually boobs from other characters. Kinda cursed if you think about it. We're gonna put this like this so it looks like it goes together. Kematar na si Kodek's wife. Yay! Congrats! Let's go! And now this, I guess this could be the same color. And I'm not too sure what to do with this. There's a lot of lines here in the neck. This could be so many things. This one is indeed a messy design. Es un diseño un poco desastre. Pero bueno, es una fusión de personajes. Claro que es desastre. It's a character fusion, so of course it's a disaster of a design. Like how the most defined thing is the eyes. Yeah, right? And they have such a bright color. It's so cool. It's funny because you can notice like two different sets of eyes depending on the size of the eyes. And yet they look the same color. It just... I don't know, it's really interesting. It's cool. So since there's all this orange, we need to add some more orange to some parts of her design. And you see that there's this bit of orange here in the hair? I think it's time to add some more orange to her hair. We're gonna do just like with the Genshin. And we're gonna add a gradient to the hair. Oh, I need to paint the headphones as well. I shouldn't forget the headphones. Just notice it's a lot of characters on top of that one. Yeah, it is! So, the context for these characters was that people on Twitter were making character overlaps of gacha characters. And... wait, there's more context to that. So, starting from the beginning. People on Twitter were fighting because people were saying the Genshin characters have all the same face. No, the Star Rail characters, no, not the Star Rail, the Wuthering Waves characters are worse. And there was this weird fight between the two fandoms. And people started making character overlaps to prove a point, to say like, look at that, all of them have the same shape of their face. And I started seeing like character designs there, and I was like, whoa, I could make a design from there. And it was fun, it was really fun. So instead of, you know, having them arguments, because literally they are reusing models, of course they are gonna have the same face. They all have the same face. There's no argument there. Why not just make designs and have fun? So yeah, look at that. These are the Woo and the Genshin, made from all the characters overlapped with each other. And then I saw there was another Wuthering Waves version, and I drew her too. Thought it was like a ghost or prismatic creature universe thing. It is kind of like that. It's like a fusion of all the characters in a way. faces can be quite similar. It's hard to have a different face in 2D. It depends on so many things. Like, a lot of times it's just the style of the game. It is normal that in a style like the style these games have, the faces are always gonna look a little bit similar. They are always gonna default to a certain shape for the face, but it's not only about the face, the shape of the face. The difference in faces can also come from like how the eyes are drawn, the expression of the character. There's so many things that compose like the face of a character. And of course, they are reusing models, so it makes sense that the faces would be quite similar. I don't know. This drama is cringe, I just wanna make art. Yeah, I don't know. It was like, why not just make something fun with that, you know? I think it's a good design exercise, because this is a chaotic mess. There's so many lines in here overlapped on top of each other. But depending on the person, every person is gonna see different shapes here. Every person can make a different design from here, and I think that's something that's really cool. It's a nice design exercise, trying to identify the shapes and try to make something from it. I don't know. I like it. It's kind of like with the chaotic character design streams, where I make designs from prompts from different people. It kind of trains the brain in thinking of ways of putting things together for a design. I don't know, I think it is a really cool exercise. So now I'm doing it also with Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero. In FGO it's easier. There's literally a trait called Saber Face. That's true! They just put that in the lore. It is really funny. Yo, Lena, welcome! How's it going? Wait, where's the beautiful lady? Where is she? Where did you see the beautiful lady, Lena? Where is she? I need to know. You don't draw well the facial muscles to be noticeable. Yeah, in 2D, it's easy to default to just certain kinds of shapes for the faces. It just makes sense that they are all gonna look kind of similar. I don't know. Look at all my chibis. Most of them have the same face shape, and it's just like that. I try to make them look a little bit different with the eyes and expressions and stuff, but it is just how it is. It is anime style. Of course, it's depending on the person, it's gonna look a certain way. Some artists make faces that are more different between each other than others, and that's fine. It's just a matter of style. So I don't know. I think it's just more fun to try to make something from it for yourself. Like trying to practice designs in some way, trying to make your own thing. And I don't know, having fun in general. I find this exercise really fun. It is really cool. Wait, I'm gonna take this. Accept my compliment. Ah, you had my hopes up though. I thought that there was a beautiful lady here. Nah, but thank you. That's literally called your style, and that's what makes it so interesting. Yeah, I agree. In the end, every person just draws the faces differently, and it's just fine. It's just the style. It's just something that comes from yourself. And it is fine if it is like that. It is fine if the faces look all the same shape. That's not the only thing that can give uniqueness to your style, you know? And every person does it differently. So I think that's the most important thing. That everyone finds a way of designing that is comfortable for them and that they like. That's all that matters, I think. At least Vadark, after drawing in Fate, when he draws something, can decide to do a saber face or other kind. That's true, Crony was drawn by Vadarko, yeah. She has a very easy to identify style. I'm gonna put the... He's gonna be dark. I'm trying to do it like this. I draw people using AI prompts, that's just my style. That's a whole other thing! That is definitely a whole other thing. Because that's not drawing. I mean, of course, if AI is involved is the word. If it's involved, maybe try to find some other way of finding drawing ideas. Because I always think it's more interesting when a person does it. Like right now, I feel like what I'm doing right now is not so different from what an AI does. Because the AI is also gonna take a bunch of images together and trying to identify patterns between them. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. But I'm doing it myself. I'm doing it using my brain. I'm having fun doing it. And I think that's the thing that matters to me. That I'm having fun doing it and I'm practicing for then doing my own designs. I'm not letting a machine do it. And I'm also not using other people's fan art. I'm using official art from a game to just like identify patterns between their designs. I'm trying to learn something from it. But I'm the one doing it with my brain. And I feel like just because a human is doing it, it is a lot more interesting. Just use AI for NPC since it's a one-time use type of thing. I don't know if I do agree with that, because if you're still using AI, you're still well, I don't really want to get into the AI debate right now and stuff, because maybe it's gonna bring down the mood of the stream and I have my opinions. But yeah, remember to be mindful about how the AIs get the results. But where do they get the material to be trained on? Even if you just use it for a one-time thing and don't take credit for it, remember that it's being used to train on people's art without their permission. Human art is better always. Yeah, I do agree. I do agree, because the purpose of art is to express oneself in the end. Art made by a machine might be a technological marvel, but it's disappointing. It just feels really disappointing. I remember not long ago, I saw these posts on Twitter. There were these drawings that seemed to be made with a very interesting technique. Like, they were using paint to create like volume, like different thickness of paint to create volume. But then I realized that that account was posting like new images every hour or so, and it was obvious that it was made with AI. It was instantly disappointing. It was just instantly disappointing. It could have been so cool if that had been the work of a person, but just because it was AI, it instantly became disappointing. It's like, what is the point? It's not something that someone has made with their effort and with their creativity. It's just It's a machine taking the work of others, and someone making use of that machine to take benefit. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm ranting a lot about this. I didn't really wanna go to rant right now, but it just makes me mad, you know? Purpose of art is not to make waifus that save for work or money. I mean, it can be. It can also be, but the thing is that it has to be the things that you want to make with it, the things that you want to express with it. If you want to, I don't know, create your own waifu, you've got the power to do that. You can draw your own waifu, you can make the character that you think you would like the most in all of the world. I don't know. And I think you're gonna know that. You're gonna know what kind of character you like better than any machine. What the hell, Sapphire? What the I think that's not how it goes. I think that's not the way. I think not. Even if you're not the artist you would like to be, it's preferable if you to try your best in a so human art piece than training a stupid algorithm to pollute the environment. Exactly! That's also another thing that it does. It's just a completely useless thing that is just doing wrong to the environment. I call it completely useless because yes, it is useless. These are things that people are the ones who should be doing them with their own hands, with their own creativity, instead of letting a machine do it. Like, if we're gonna use AI to replace work, let's use it to replace the tedious works that would, like, shorten time for, like, I don't know, medical advancements and stuff like that. Like, analysis and shit like that. Not creative things. I don't know. I'm sorry. I will stop now. How does AI pollute? With the electricity. It's the training of the servers does consume a lot of electricity. So even if a person generating an image maybe doesn't do much, imagine all the training that the machine has to go through. That's the problem. Yokosaku, welcome! How's it going? Never thinking Yomi saying the U word. I don't know what the U word is! What about people that like things is just a bit different over the existing ones? Well, you can make something that still doesn't exist. You can try to make something and then try to keep polishing it until it becomes what you want. That's how designs are made. You rarely find the final design first try. I was sketching a new character for Art yesterday, a character that still doesn't have a design, and the design is still not final, and I need to iterate a lot on that design to get something final, because right now the design is not finished at all. It doesn't look that good. It's not what we're looking for yet, but you know, by drawing the design and trying new things, we'll get to where we want the design to be. So yeah, I don't know. Did you ever show her left eye? What if that's her machine eye? I've never shown it, but it's because the world is not ready to see my left eye. No one will ever see it. It is a secret. PewDiePie learning to draw video is super The PewDiePie learning to draw video is super inspiring even for beginner artists or people interested in doing art. I agree, yeah. Honestly, I think that what he did with that video is really cool. Like, anyone can do that. It's just a matter of getting to it and being persistent and continuing to draw. Anyone has the ability to draw. It's just a matter of learning bit by bit, even if it takes a long time. Everyone has taken a very long time to draw. Remember, when I was 2 years old, I would just do scribbles on paper, and that's how I started. We all start somewhere, and if someone wants to start drawing, you can do it. It is possible. Everyone starts somewhere, and there's no shame in doing it wrong at the beginning. We've all been there. Just to play devil's advocate for a fair comparison, how many resources did need the human to reach its level? Food, clothes, learning time. That's a lot. It is a lot across a very, very long time. Like, it is a very long debate that I don't know if the stream is the place for it. I'm also not very good with words, but there is of course a lot that can be like compared to, and a lot of things that you could say, but Yomi, this other thing that is normal also consumes a lot, and I'll be like, yeah, that's true. But one thing doesn't exclude the other. One thing doesn't make the other any better. I don't know. Yeah, I think I prefer not to debate too much. Mostly not to bring down the mood of the stream. But yeah, I have opinions on these. Heck of a week, found out there was a gay bar in front of my office job. Oh, cool! That's cool. Learn animation in 1 year. Yeah, that's really cool too. See? If you get to it, you can learn anything. And animation is hard. And of course, maybe when you start, your first things that you make aren't gonna be as good, but you're gonna get good if you keep practicing it. And right now, 1 year, well, I don't know if now it's 1 year after since you started, but now you know how to animate, and that's the best thing. That's a model that makes art using a typewriter. Holy shit, that's really cool too. Like, you can make art with so many things. Like, just the act of someone making something where there was nothing. I think that's one of the most human things that people can do. Trying to express something that is in their mind, giving it a shape, and putting it in a way that others can also see it and enjoy it. I think that's one of the coolest things that we human beings can do, and also non-human beings, because we've also got, I don't know, we've got Lina that is a rock, and she also does art. Even rocks can do art. Human will consume that resource anyway, either they're gonna learn making art or not. That is also true. Like, it's a big problem that we have in general, that the resources of our planet are not infinite, and sooner or later measures are gonna have to be taken. But yeah, it's complicated. It is something more complicated than a ghost in a stream can explain. In any debate, I have to always ask myself if I'm biased and be sure to understand my rival by defending their point before I start to think how to defend my point that is contrary to theirs. That makes sense, yeah. Because if you want to try to think in a neutral way and judging something from an unbiased point, you need to try seeing things from the opposite side too, but you also need to consider that every human being is also biased. Like, imagine that there's an alien species that someday comes to our planet and is like, yeah, we're gonna take your resources and also start eating your people. We're gonna be like, wait, but why? You're gonna be hurting us. You can't do that. We don't want you doing that. If you try to look at that from the alien's perspective, it's gonna be like, but guys, they need to eat as well. Maybe their planet has run out of resources and that's why they have to come to our planet to eat us. Sometimes... Sometimes there's gotta be limits to that, you know? At some point, Alfaris will be a minor on spaces. I need to buy anime stuff. Follow your dreams, Alfarius. You can do it. Do it for the anime stuff. But Yomi's not human. I'm a human ghost though. Well, I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost right now. I'm not 100% human. I'm just a ghost. But I used to be human at some point. I will eat them first. Bring the chocolate. Exactly, that's the attitude. We're gonna eat the aliens. But it is good to try to understand before judging or before debating something. It is also important, you know, to make sure that you're not seeing things from a completely blind place. Because a lot of times everything has its pros and cons, but you also need to balance and put some limits on some things. Yo, officer, welcome! How's it going? Homo sapiens spectrum still count as human. Homo sapiens spectrum. This thingy now we may reveal the weak point of this Yomi AI. Wait, but I'm not an AI! I'm a ghost! I'm not gonna short circuit! No! Oh my god, Homo sapiens? Yeah, that's kinda gay. Very fitting for me. I'm 100% a Homo sapiens. Yay, it was a sting! Congrats on the membership, officer! Let's see... I feel like some of the colors maybe can be the same. Maybe it is red? I can make it a bit more... Cats! There are two cats fighting on top of my refrigerator. Stop that. Sapiens, when did you get the brains? It bounced in your head and went to mine. I will give it back, I promise. Are ghosts considered different species than their mortal body? I guess we're just like ectoplasm versions of our mortal body, so I guess that's how it works. We are a paranormal event. I know your mind works wrong. You're thinking about Monkey Man. That's true, I agree. I also think Lina is thinking about Monkey Man. Lina thinking about furries, always. Do you all hate brain cells? Sometimes. In my case, sometimes. I can speak for everyone's case. I think I need to fix this scarf a bit. Is this supposed to be a little bit shorter? Put it here. I also feel like this top is kind of lower. I think I'm gonna make it a bit lower. Let's see if that manages to look good in some way. It's hard to make designs that make sense this way. Are we all humans to begin with? Perhaps. Perhaps most of us are. You never know when there might be a non-human. We're bullying Lina because she got a new husband in Pokemon Arceus. Oh wait, who? Who was it? Who was it? Let me guess. Is it the... I don't remember the name. Is it Adaman? Is it? I think it's Adaman. I think it's Adaman. I think it's him. Let's see. This design is gonna be a little bit more different from the designs I usually make. The others were way easier because they were closer to what I usually make, but this one has a pretty different style with the urban style of ZZZ. Let's see. The code is barely visible. It is Adaman! I knew it! I knew it! Hey 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 hey. I knew there was a vibe in there. I knew it. Okay, I think now this makes a bit more sense. I guess... Wish there was a way to make the code more noticeable. Gonna move this a little bit. How's it going for you these weeks? Any problems streaming as Ali and Lena had? What problems did they have? So far, I think with YouTube I haven't really had any problems lately. The last time I had a problem on YouTube was the chat thing when it didn't work. Well, I guess the chat still doesn't work. It's a goth chat still, but I guess that's a widget problem and not a YouTube problem. I think only that. That's like the last thing that happened weeks ago. It hasn't really given any more problems as far as I know. And yeah, I think so. What else? Fine. The PO box, I need to look into it. I really need to look into it and try to announce it in some way. I'm like doubtful about it because I've never done something like that. I don't know. I don't know how... I don't know how it's gonna go, but I need to think about it and do more research. I'm a bit nervous about it because I feel like it's a big thing that I don't really know how to do. But I hope I can do it soon. It would be cool. I hope I can do it in the end. But not just on my end then. Oh no, it is just like this. The chat is just God now. It's not a phase. It's the lifestyle of the chat now. PO Box, you want some gunpla? I don't know if I would be very good at building it, but if I do open a PO Box for some time, I will let you guys know. Let's see. Finally finished the work of today. Hey, see the paperwork that's coming next week. Screw that and start playing Fortnite. Enjoy, Zaku. Be strong. Now you're free. Let's go. I think this could be more of an orange. Let's see. Gunpla building stream. I would have to get like a camera first so I could show it. We'll see, we'll see. There's a lot of things that I could do once I get a hand camera. I could show you my rock and bug collection that I talked about yesterday. And I guess also drawings from a long time ago that I only have on paper. It could be cool. Wait, I'm gonna pick the color from here instead. Make it a little bit less gray. I think I'll just make a shadow like this. Okay, this one's fine. I also wanted to do a microscope stream one day. Something I've been wanting to do since the beginning of the channel. Because it's something I used to do when I was a kid all the time. I would just grab mossy water and put it in a microscope. I was gonna say microwave. Just looking at water samples on a microscope and seeing what creatures I could find. It was really fun. Let's see. Microwaving your mossy water until it generates an ecosystem. Maybe we could get some interesting creatures there, who knows? That could be interesting. It's always been super interesting to look through microscopes. Euroscope. Oh my god, it is Euroscope. And it can be microscope, it's Euroscope. But You know what it could be? Our horoscope. We're gonna share the creatures of the mossy water. We're gonna see them all together. Let's see. For the others, I've tried not to overwork the coloring way too much. So I'm gonna try to do the same. I didn't even do that many layers as I usually do. There we go. Yes, this one works. The eyes. The eyes are definitely the part that is the clearest. Now this is gonna be much brighter orange. El oro de tu colección es de 22 quilates, viene en una botella de vidrio con alcohol de 96 y proviene de España. ¡Puede ser! Sí, venía en una botellita. No sé si estaba... si estaban los quilates, pero venía con una botellita con alcohol, así muy pequeñita. Puede que sí, sea la misma colección. No recuerdo dónde provenía, la verdad. Debe ponerlo en el coso. Was this the light? I guess I can use it for the light. There we go! Oh, since there's the two eyes kind of overlap, maybe we can use that as some sort of extra line like this. Oh, wait. Here. Let's go! Yo-hooo, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the stream! I'm painting the ultimate ZZZ character made from all of them at once. Well, there's not all of them, it's missing the male characters, but... But it is a bunch of the characters, definitely. Good night, Joshua. Take care. Wait, why for 3 days? Be strong, whatever it is that you have to do. Yeah, sleep well too. Let's see. Gonna add a shadow for this color. Oh, yesterday Lina and Ellie collab, but 3 ended. Tomorrow bits and then watch along. Lina starts at 2. Oh yeah, then you're gonna have to wake up a bit. Well, you're gonna have to go to sleep way later. Yeah, good luck. I hope you rest well and enjoy the watch along. Like the smile on this one and the little shifting color on the hair. Yeah, I like the shift of color as well. Since it kind of looks like there's these orange details here, I feel like it looks nice as a gradient. It adds a little bit more orange that combines with the rest of the design. It's really hard to combine the colors in these designs without changing them slightly from the origin image. You gotta find a color palette that kind of works, and it can be really hard. Let's see. I feel like it's fitting and kind of makes her look like a character from ZZZ. I hope that she's gonna end up looking like she fits in there. Fortunately, I don't think I'm gonna add them to the OC list because they don't really count as OCs, so I can make as many designs of these as I want. They are immune to the OC curse. Looks a bit like Megumin. Oh yeah, a little bit. I can see the similarity. The hair mostly. And the eyes. Oh yeah, a lot of people said that the Genshin fusion looked a lot like a character from Arcaea, but it's completely coincidental. I have never played Arcaea. And I don't know anything about it. It's been a funny coincidence, because so many people have said it. Does she have a name and a job or career profession? No, not at all. It's just a design. I haven't thought of anything about her. I'll leave it up to the air in case people wanna make headcanons or something. This is just the primordial ZZZ character. She can be anything. Could be anything. Yeah, she does have Megumin vibes, I do agree. She has the vibe. Let's add some shadow to the tips. Now we raise a little bit. Wait, no. I'm gonna use this to do the shadow. I'll just do the shadow here. Yo-hooo, welcome! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream! My name is Secret Aviator. Why? I'm the best pilot in the region and user of the F-2022. What's that? I don't know. This is the lore, to be honest. She could be an aviator. I can see the vibe. It could work. Now let's grab a lighter one. Even lighter, I think. There we go. This one will work. Wait. I'll do it in another layer. Both of them look kinda smug in different ways. But I like the star rail a lot. I really like how she turned out. She didn't have to turn out so pretty, but she did. And she knows it. Let's flirt this a little bit. Some more shadows over here. I realized that these designs could only exist in the present because in the past there would be less characters influencing it and in the future there would be more. Exactly, you're right! I was thinking about that too the other day. This is really interesting. There's gonna be way more in the future and the fusions are gonna look different. These characters, they only exist in the now. The ultimate Star Rail, the ultimate Genshin, the ultimate ZZZ and WoA, they would change along the years. I think also depending on the person who draws them, they would turn out really different. Because everyone would see different shapes in the character overlaps. And it's really interesting to see the different results. How different they turn out depending on who draws them. It always reminds me a lot of the chaotic character designs like I mentioned before. Because every person can also put the different ideas together in different ways. They are really cool design exercises. In the end, I don't really look at these as making a character. Oh, oh, wait a second, I got a hiccup. Miss Wuwa 2024. It is. I don't really look at them as making a character design when I'm drawing them. This is more of an exercise of trying to make something that has a shape from these chaotic messes. It's more of an exercise than anything else. But it's fun. I think that's what matters the most. Now Goodwill saw this and say, let's make a character like this. Well, the two Wuwas turned out pretty good. I really like how this one turned out. The hairpin with the hat is a little bit silly though, that has to be said, but I like how the colors turned out especially, and the fluffy hair. I like it a lot. And the other one, I like the hair antenna the most. I like that a lot. She's probably the one that looks the most normal, but I think with the rest of the design, something cool could be done. I can imagine her having like very, very long hair, maybe ending in a gradient of sorts. That could work. Oh, that's true! Someone actually made art of the designs. I think it was one of the people who had made the character overlaps. Let me try to find it. It actually slays so much. Like when I saw this, I was like, wow, that's so cool. I like it that you use the colors a bit different. Not that the way you use them is not beautiful, just saying, yeah, thank you. The thing is, if I had taken the colors directly from here for everything, especially the clothes, they would end up really, really dull. And that's kind of boring. So I tried to use more of the perceived color, trying to pick the color that I see. For example, here in this part, over here, wait. Here in this part, I kind of see this as red. So instead of taking the color, if I had taken this color, it would look like this. It wouldn't really be truly red. It will all be a lot more brown. So what I'm trying to do is take the perceived color, the color that I see, and I'm using that color instead. This way it all stands out a lot more. I think I'm gonna make this a lot more blue though. Because this one with the coat is supposed to be a lot more blue. So I'm gonna also change this one. There we go. Fan art of the fan art, yeah. It was so cool to see that. It looks amazing. It looks so pretty. I imagine this is like gold. I don't know. I don't know. I'll just paint it like this. This one's being a lot more difficult for me to make. There's also these that kind of looks like flowers. But I don't know if it would be fitting. But it is quite visible in the overlap. Maybe I can add them. They are there after all. What is a Yomi design without flowers? There has to be flowers in some place. I don't know. Why not? I guess something like this. That would be Yo-moia because there's no garden. No, not the ear again. Terrible. This cannot be. I just noticed that there's also kind of a line here. We end up with so many lines in the shirt part because there's a lot of shirt lines overlapped with each other. This one looks kinda green. This kind of green. It looks bad with the shading, but I guess we can change the color of this a little bit. We just follow what the design tells us to put there. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. I could also give more of a shape to that. There's these two lines here. I think I'll do just a bit more and continue the rest later off stream. I think there should be some more lines. I don't know. Like this. Just to add some nonsensical decoration or something. Random shit go. That's just how this works. It's all random shit go. This one should be a bit over here. A lot of these I will polish it on an overpaint layer. I'm just gonna paint on top of everything. It's also gonna look a lot better when the lines are painted. I'll paint a bit of them. And we'll see how that looks. Oh, I'm missing the eyes. Oh no. Whoops. Oh wait, the other headphone is still in the old color. Let's see. Gonna add a bit of blush. Make it a bit more red. There we go. For now, the last thing I'm gonna do is gonna be adding some lights to the hair, and I'll leave it here for now. I'm gonna make this a bit orange. I like when the lights are some other saturated color instead of just the same color but lighter. It can add to the color palette sometimes. Make it a little brighter. There we go. I guess that works. I also don't know what to do with all the things behind her head. Because you can see a lot of like ghostly hair accessories, but since most of them are super different between each other, none of them really survive the overlap aside from the headphones. It's kind of funny. Now she just has headphones. That's all. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave it here. I'll probably add some more things off stream and try to finish her. And yeah, I guess that's some good work for today. We made quite a bit of progress with this lady, and we also finished this, so I'm happy. I'll try to do the others some other time too, and also the frame that I wanted to make. So for now, I think this will be all for today. So, for the rest of the week, I will be doing a collab tomorrow. I have been invited to play Among Us. So it's been a while since the last Among Us, so I'm gonna be playing Among Us tomorrow, way earlier than my usual streams, by the way. It's gonna be around 4 hours before... 5 or 4 hours before the usual streaming time, so... I don't know how that's gonna work out for a lot of you, but I'll be here, and if you can be there to watch it, the VOD is always gonna be here. I hope that I can stream it, because all the other times that I have tried, sometimes I've had to just record it and then post it, so if something goes wrong, I'll still record it and post it, so you'll see it anyway here in the channel. Sus. A little bit. Maybe a little bit sus. Among Us. I haven't played Among Us in a while. I hope I will go well and that I won't get imposter. I don't like getting imposter. I'm bad at being imposter. But yeah, that's the one of the last things I'll do this week. The other thing I'll be doing tomorrow, I'll also be a little guest at the stream. But that's gonna be later than my usual streaming time, and also not on the channel, not in my channel. So yeah, I'll probably announce that on Twitter when the time comes, because I don't know if the VTuber in question has announced it already, has made a post about it. I need to check. But yeah, if anything, you'll see it on Twitter or somewhere. I'll do my best to let you guys know. But yeah, tomorrow there's these two plans, Among Us and the other little tiny collab. But for now, thank you all so much for accompanying me today. Por ahora, muchas gracias por acompañarme hoy. Así que por ahora, cuidaos mucho y nos veremos en la próxima. For now, take care and I'll see you next time. Bye bye! Thank you for the company too! Thank you! Bye bye!